2727 KMRJ. So tonight, um, I am choosing to do protection messages for everyone. I feel that it is necessary to do them. Um, it's so many people dealing with so much, um, just so many different situations. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my views. Thank you guys for all my views, for all my likes. I really appreciate it. So, and that's just what I've been led to do. Um, Only because I've been kind of watching the energies that have been uh, vibrating around me lately. Um, so, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see who I will start with. Give me 1 second. And as always, I love you guys to the moon, to the stars, and back down to the universe. And I do apologize because I did not get to do a few people on, I believe it was, and don't quote me, but I think it was on my uh, prosperity messages, but I will look and see who I did not get to, which is zodiac sign, and I will make sure that I go back in and do it. So, um, and so I will start with Sagittarius on what your protection message will be for the month of February. So, God protect me as I get the messages of protection for each zodiac sign, and if it does not apply, let it fly. So, Sagittarius, you guys are up first. So, your protection message for the month of February is come to the edge, which is 3 and 6. 3 and 6, which equal 9. So that is the number 36 in the Wisdom of Oracle deck. So 36, your protection message is, 1 second. Okay, so yours is fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusional stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now it is time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone and unloved. Oh, the drama of it all. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. So the letter FEAR, fear, evidence appearing real. So that is fear. It's hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned in spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident. Spirit will always catch you. So that is Sagittarius. That is your protection message. So let the fear go. If you start to feel scared, if you start to feel nervous, then you guys need to make sure that you pray. Pray the fear away because it's all in your mind. Do not be afraid. It is okay, Sagittarius. Okay? You know, And, you know, that could be from anxiety, depression, worry, you know, because most Sagittarius are worry warts. You can't be. You got to let go, let God, let Him do what He does, or whatever higher belief you believe in. Let the fear, release the fear. Let the fear go, Sagittarius. Let it go. Okay? And so that is the message that I have for the Sagittarius collective for February. Let the fear go. So the next sign up to see what your protection message will be Aries. What messages do you have for Aries? What is their protection message, please? Aries, Aries, Aries protection message. Aries, Aries protection message. Okay, so Aries, your protection message, it says Treasure Island, the number 9. So we got 9, 9 right back behind each other. So Treasure Island, which is number 9. Your protection message for February is poverty, consciousness, and a sense of not enough. Cast a shadow on your path. These ideals and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall and others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunity to expand? So we know when something's being held on tightly, that usually comes out in the tarot as the Four of Pentacles. Uh, you are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perspective of limitations. Move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except for your confidence confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. So, Aries, it's okay. I think your protection message is telling you that it is okay. You know, you can't worry about um, that you won't have enough. You will have enough. And far as are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall and others will want to cut you down, you can't worry about that. You have to go on. Whatever's for you will be for you. No one can take it from you. You know, if you excel, then you excel. And people have to accept that. You don't hold yourself back to make other people feel comfortable. Now, I will say your delivery, you may want to work on that. But as far as, um, you need to change the way that you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. So, Aries, you will have what you need. Stop worrying about it. You gotta stop. And like I said, when you get holding something tightly, that's the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on too tightly to material things. That's what I'm getting. So that's Aries protection message. Don't hold on to things too tightly, especially tangible things. Tangible things can be, uh, they can be replaced, okay? So next up are my Tauruses. Tauruses, what is Taurus's protection message? 10-10 on the timer. Taurus protection messages. Taurus. All right, Taurus, your protection messages exchanging of gifts. 27. 27, which is what? 9. 999. Back to back. Wow. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Taurus. 999. So we're going to put that number on it too. 999. So 27. 27. Your protection message for Taurus. All right, let's see here. 27. Your protection message is Tauruses. Tauruses. Be careful what you pray for because you just might get it. And then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. Wow, 11:11 on the timer. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. Mm. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying taxes. Even a windfall, even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may be pushing you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the needs for both Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. So, Taurus, that is your protection message. That just lets me know a lot of people pull on you. Um, And you know that's something though that it said, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. So be careful what you pray for, Taurus, is because you just might get it, and then when you find out you got it, you're like, I didn't. That wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. So that's the protection message. 13:13 on the timer for my Tauruses, wild Tauruses. You guys, if any of this is resonating, please hit that like button for each zodiac sign. So the next zodiac sign is Gemini, and yours is mending. 552. 5 plus 2 is 7. So, all right. So 52. So mending for the protection for Gemini. Protection message 52. Okay, so 52, your protection message, Geminis, or heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our mask and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening up to the symphony, empathy, and dependence on other in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. So maybe a lot of Geminis, maybe you guys are feeling I'm getting some type of loss. You guys have had some type of loss, maybe a loss of a loved one, loss of a love relationship, but you will be okay because pain and suffering is a part of life. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance, dissonance as a way back to source? So that means back to God. Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. So some of you guys are real cold right now. You gotta work on that heart chakra. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by spirit. So God is loving on you guys more and more, Gemini. Who does not want you to feel alone? One day you will look back and know this truth. So, Geminis, you need to mend situations. If you're in the battle with somebody right now, you guys need to mend those situations because, sometimes you want to mend something and you wait too long and it's too late. And if you have, I'm sorry that you guys waited too late and you weren't able to say what you wanted to say to your loved one that passed away. So blessings to you all. So the next zodiac sign I have is Cancer. Your protection message is flexibility. Well, flexible. The number 10. So number 10 we know is means completion. So completion of a cycle. So maybe some of you guys are in a completion of a cycle of something within your life. Okay. So number 19, your protection message for my Cancers, or when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in a us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigid will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result it is mutable, mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great meditator. So, Cancers, you guys probably need to meditate. Uh, don't be so emotional because water signs usually are very emotional. And so, you guys need to be flexible and trust in what is happening. Is supposed to be happening at that time to make you have growth at that time. Okay. So, the next sign up is Leo. Leo, your um, protection message is building blocks, the number 28, which is number 10. So we got 10, 10 back behind each other. So yours is 10. So let's see what 28 says for my Leos on the building blocks. So 28. 28, your protection message is for my Leos. Yours is now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or an agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now it is time for honesty, For you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. So, what I'm getting from that message for my Leos is you've lost yourself in whatever you're doing. You need to take a step back, possibly go into hermit mode so that you're able to find yourself again, especially if you're doing things that are not things that you should be doing to yourself or other people. Uh, Take time for yourself. That's what I'm getting. Because sometimes we all have to take time for ourselves in order to be able to get to a good place within our own self. Because I'm picking up a energy of unhappiness. So if you guys are Leos and you are in an energy of unhappiness, just take a step back, go into hermit mode. What does that mean? Take some time to yourself, and yeah, that'll help to balance yourself back out, and don't be overly, aggressive. Don't take what you're going through out on other people. That's what I'm getting. So for the next zodiac sign, I have Virgos. Truth be told is your card, and truth be told, that's number 5. Number 5 usually breaks down to conflict. So maybe Virgos, maybe you guys are going through conflicts currently. So let's see what your protection message is for number 14. Number 14. Number 14. So Virgos, number 14. Your protection message is, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in an area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say, stop, Milo. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. So maybe somebody's not being truthful with you, and that could be causing you to have the conflict, the number 5, because I said 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. So that might be what's causing the conflict. Now's the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledge it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. So that's what I have for my Virgos. If you guys are in conflict situations right now, um, you need to get the truth, whether it's on your side or the other person's side, and come to a common ground. That's what I get from that. You guys need to come to a common ground. So the synchronicity that we've already had with me pulling the protection cards are 999, which was the 36 equals 9. Then we got 9, and then we got 27, that which is 9, and then we got 52, which is 7, which that broke it right there. And then we got the 9 plus 1 is 10, and then 8 plus 2 is 10. So that's 10, 10. That's another synchronicity. And then the number 5 we have for my Virgo. So Virgo, shout out to you if you guys are having conflicts right now. Okay, so my Libras, what do you have? What message do we have for Libras? What protection messages? Libras. Okay, so Libras, thinker, you got number 44, which is the number 8, 44. So 44, so we got 7, 8, so 52. That's 7, and then 44, which is 8. So we got 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. We'll see if the 6 falls out. So 4. So 44, which we know 4, 44, 44. Okay, so my Libras, your protection message is you might be suffering from analyst paralysis. Thinking has its place, but analyst paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. So, just from that, I'm thinking that you guys need to think outside of the box, Libra. Because a lot of y'all are not thinking logically right now. Maybe you guys are kind of going through a tower moment. That's what I'm picking up. And that could be why you're thinking, because you have went through this tower moment. But your conclusion will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Okay? I'm going to need y'all not to get up in no jam. Give your mind a rest. Get some rest. Number 4, 4 of Swords, rest. Number 4, give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your sense, and an aha moment will bring you clarity. So that makes sense. Number 4, 4 swords, rest. Libras, get you some rest. That will help you. That is your protection message. Okay. So my Scorpios, what is Scorpio's protection message? Scorpios. Scorpio, your protection message is uh, to be fair. And I feel like you guys got this on another reading, to be fair. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking you guys did. So number 11. Number 11. So, okay. To be fair is your, let's see what your protection message is, Scorpio. Scorpio. 38. Okay, protection message for Scorpios. Injustice and inequality are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. So possibly Scorpios, you guys need to be standing up for a group of people, especially if you are in some type of leadership role, or maybe if you work for a union, or if you're some type of teacher. I'm picking up maybe you need to stand up for kids, or maybe you need to even stand up for a family member. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. So maybe you guys, Milo, maybe some of you guys need to be doing some type of charity right now. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. Maybe even be a mentor to people. Ladies, if you're women, be a mentor to young girls. If you're a man, be a mentor to young guys that maybe need maybe a role model. That's what I'm getting, a role model. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain: if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. Milo, sorry guys, my dog is jumping around, but um, that's what I have for my Scorpios. Scorpios, stand up for people that don't have a voice, especially if you're in a position where you can do that. All right, Capricorn. This is for my Capricorn. Your protection message. Your protection. What do we have for Capricorns? What is Capricorn's protection message? Capricorn. 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 Protection message. Okay, there it is. Capricorn, yours is observer number uh 49, which is 13, 1 and 3. 1 is new beginning, 3 is um, collaboration. So observer 49, 49. Okay, so 49. So your protection message, Capricorn, is ever think sometimes your life options are suction cup to your face and you cannot see beyond yourself. Wow, that is like totally selfish. That's what that's telling me. I get the word selfish as soon as I read that. There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. So Capricorns, you guys may be stuck. You can't figure something out right now. It is time to get advice from someone you trust. So reach out to someone who you trust, somebody who you can talk to, somebody who can help you get through whatever you are struggling with at this time. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of views are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is awaiting for you to drink in it. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. So, and that's not a bad thing. So, Capricorns, don't take that in a bad way. That just means that you guys need to stop thinking about just yourself and think about other people around you. Um, and if you're in a stuck energy, which that reminds me like of a hangman, like stagnant. You can't, you're just stuck. You can't move forward. You're like really stuck. So if that is you, then reach out to someone who can help you, somebody who you trust, like I said, who you can talk to. And I would say talk to God if you believe, or whatever higher power you believe in. So Aquarius, woo, Aquarius, you had two fly. We'll take the top one. So you guys got fork in the road, which is number 4. You guys need to get rest. 2 is number 13, but 333 came out, so it's number 13, which is equals a 4, which is rest. So fork in the road. That's what Aquarius you guys got. So let's see number 13, your protection message. Number 13. 13. What is your protection message? Your protection message says indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to a subtle result to take responsibility. So that means you don't want to take responsibility of what you think. You ask somebody else and then you'll blame them when things don't go right. Not cool. So you need to think about your own things. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to get advice from people, but ultimately, when you do get advice from people, you need to make your own decisions. And that's just with life. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice for which you must be accountable. So, do y'all not want to hold accountability? Is that what I'm getting right now? Aquarius, you guys don't want to be accountable for something that's going on. Um, if that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never ties, never tries of giving you, oh, it's never tired of giving you second chances. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So some of you guys got a valuable lesson that you guys need to learn. Something you probably did in the past, you're regretting, and it is coming to haunt you at this present time. Um, so I say pray, ask God to help you get through whatever it is, and you guys will be all right. Wow, I was thinking about Pisces. I didn't even get to shuffle good, and a change in the wind popped up, which is the number 3, which talks about collaboration. So that's what I have for Pisces. So let's see what your protection message is. Number 12. So your protection message, Pisces, is there are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structure you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. So, um, Pisces, whatever's getting ready to happen or whatever has happened, it reminds me of a tower moment as well. So you guys, and with everybody, the protection messages, you are being asked to pray, asking God for guidance, asking for whatever answers that you may need. Because everybody goes through a time, especially right now, because I feel like the energies are really, really high, aggressive like energy. So everybody, usually when everybody's aggressive, it's because they're going through something that is out of their control. So um, we're just creatures of nature. That's how it goes. So what I do want to say to all the zodiac signs, you guys are blessed. And when I pick that up, I'm picking up on the energy, and it's 222, number 4. Rest is important for all of us right now. Get your rest, and I'm going to read the 20, and I'm so glad. It's ironic I look down and that is the card, because that's letting me know that we are all so blessed, and through all these protection messages, we got to, I want you to really listen to your, if you are an avid follower of mine and you follow me, really listen to what your protection message is, so that you know, because I feel like this will resonate with a lot of people. That's what I'm picking up currently. It will resonate. Please hit the like button if it does. Share it if it does, so that other people can get the protection messages that may not be privy or may not see the video. So, 222, number 4, like I said, that talks about rest. So the blessed protection message is, and this is for all zodiacs for the month of February, because we are also blessed. We just sometimes don't see the blessings that we have, because we want more. You know, sometimes you can't. You just gotta, accept what it is. So, 22. The protection message for all zodiacs is humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. I'm going to read that again. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desire or actions. To be who you need to be, you no longer do what you did. I'm going to read that again. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom. And what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. 40 on the timer. So, this is so crazy. Y'all just don't know it. It didn't. And if I go too deep in it, I don't know how long my video will take to download. But just to simplify it, surrender is huge right now. Surrender to what is around you. Surrender because when you have a terror moment, as I stated, it's just a moment to rebuild. It's not the end of the world. It's a moment to rebuild. So I'm going to get some tarot with the protection messages. I hope everybody got something out of it that it resonates with because you guys are the stars. You are the stars. The divine is looking down on all of us. You know, he's looking down on us. He's like, I'm going to need all of them to get it together because we all have moments to where we're selfish, of where we do not, do the right thing, where we, think we got a better plan. But it's funny because he laughs at us because ultimately he has the plan. We want to think we got the plan and we got the ideas. He put the ideas in our man to put the action, to put the items in motion or whatever. But at the end of the day, he is the one who has the ultimate say on all of our lives. So with the store, that's just a factor of, which is perfect hope, healing. That's crazy how that came out like that. Um, but if some of you guys are disconnected, you know, uh, from what you believe, maybe you do need to go to church, or maybe you need to you can have church at home. You don't have to actually go in a building. They have a lot of online churches that you can go to now. So maybe you need to find one that might be able to help you to get out of the stuck energy that you're in. You know what I mean? Then we got the full card, and I'm doing this for our zodiac sign. So please, if it resonates, just new beginnings. The full card is about new beginnings, um, freedom, freeing yourself. That's what I'm getting. That's what all these protection messages are about, is freeing yourself from whatever has you in bondage, whatever is holding you down, whatever you are fearful from. Please stop and get the angel numbers, the synchronicities that are in here. you know um, it is truly something how these cards are falling together, because this is what I was led to do tonight, was to do that, um, to do the protection messages, because after we do the healing, you will be given the Ace of Cups. That was on the bottom of the deck, which the Ace of Cups, as we can see, it's an ace, it's a cup, and, it's like, here you go, you know what I mean? New beginnings. Keep saying that. New beginnings keeps repeating itself over and over again. Connection with the divine, connection with your spirituality, connection, so that you know what I mean? And then we have the Nine of Wands, which talks about celebration, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, celebrating uh your freedom, celebrating You know, the fact of I made it through this. Celebrate yourself. There's nothing wrong with celebrating yourself. When you get through, you celebrate yourself because that's your passion. You know, partying, passion, um, and just fast action. You know what I mean? Take the lead in your life. That's what it's talking about. Delivering swift results. Take the lead. Do not be afraid. Take the lead within your life and do what you need to do for yourself. Do what you need to do with yourself. I always say that God gave us our senses and we need to utilize them. You know, we need to utilize them, and then that way that helps 45, 45 on the timer, because we all have choices with the 7 of cups. The choice is yours is what I'm getting. So that is my protection messages for tonight for our zodiacs, because you will get the clarity with the sun that you need. Okay, and that's what I have for the zodiacs tonight. All zodiac signs, you know, because the stability that you seek is coming. But you got to do the work. You got to do the healing. You got to go within. I keep saying that, go within, do what you got to do, and then you'll be able to get it. But those are the February prediction protection messages for each zodiac sign. So as always, I love you guys to the moon, to the stars, back down to the universe. Thank you. I'm so humble for all my views, all my likes, and all my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers and to all my subscribers who have been here. So I appreciate you all. Everybody have a blessed day.